Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, welcome back to my channel Apex Learners. I hope all of you are doing well. Today I am going to discuss topic that is the reaction of halogens. So if you are new on my channel, please subscribe and like my channel to get the instant notification about my channel and to enhance your chemistry knowledge. So the first reaction of halogens is basically depends upon the oxidizing property. All halogens are oxidizing agents. Fluorine is the strongest oxidizing element, while iodine is the least. Fluorine will oxidize any of the halide ion in the solution and changes itself into fluoride ion. As you can see in the first reaction that when fluorine reacts with potassium chloride, it combines with the potassium to form the potassium fluoride, and this chloride ion is converted into the chlorine. And in the second reaction, when fluorine reacts with the chloride ion, this fluorine converts into the fluoride ion, that is an anion, and this chloride ion is converted into the chlorine. And in the third reaction, when chlorine reacts with potassium bromide, the position of potassium is changed in the product. This potassium leaves the bromide, or you can say that the bonding between the potassium and the bromide breaks. This potassium reacts with chlorine and gives the potassium chloride, and this bromide ion converted into bromine. When this type of reaction takes place, the solution turns from colorless to the reddish brown. And in the fourth reaction, when bromine reacts with potassium iodide, same as the previous reaction, the bonding between potassium and iodide ion breaks, and this potassium reacts with the bromine and gives the potassium bromide, and this iodide is converted into the iodine. Among these halogens, as I told you earlier, that fluorine is the strong oxidizing agent and iodine is the least, or you can say that the mild oxidizing agent. So the second type of reaction of halogens is reaction with hydrogen. As if we see the ability of halogens to react with hydrogen, the chemical affinity decreases from top to bottom of this type of reaction. It means that hydrogen gas reacts very fast with fluorine as compared to the reaction of hydrogen and iodine. So there is no hard and fast rule to react the hydrogen with the fluorine. Fluorine reacts with hydrogen in dark and the cold state to give the hydrogen fluoride. And when hydrogen reacts with chlorine, it requires the sunlight. Without sunlight, this type of reaction doesn't take place. So when hydrogen and chlorine reacts in the presence of sunlight, it gives us hydrochloric acid. And when bromine reacts with hydrogen, it requires heat. When strong or the high capacity of heat is applied to this type of reaction, it gives us the hydrogen bromide. And the last one is the reaction of hydrogen with the iodine. When hydrogen and iodine reacts, this type of reaction requires heat as well as the catalyst to be done and to give the final product. So if we see the conditions of all types of reaction, we clearly see that this reaction don't bear so too hard and fast conditions to be done, and this type of reaction requires the basic condition to be done, that is sunlight. So the conditions are increasing from up to down. If we see the third reaction, it requires a strong heat, and if we see the last reaction, it requires heat as well as the catalyst. So on basis of this condition, we conclude that the chemical affinity of hydrogen to be reacted with halogens decreases from top to bottom. And the third type of reaction of halogens is with water. So when halogens reacts with water, there are also different conditions to be done the chemical reaction. When fluorine reacts with water in the cold state, it gives us hydrogen fluoride with the oxygen. And if we see the reaction of chlorine with the water, it requires a sunlight to be done or to be completed. So in the presence of sunlight, when chlorine reacts with water, it gives us hydrochloric acid and the hypochloric acid. This type of compounds with the oxygen are called hypo. This is the hypochloric acid. And if we see the reaction of bromine with water, it also requires a heat to be done, and it gives us hydrogen bromide and